The Digidestined returns to the big screen in a final adventure with their Digimon. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we'll talk about Digimon Adventure, Last Evolution Kizuna that hits theater. But before we begin, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest video. So let's get started. The official website for the upcoming all-new anime film Digimon Adventure Last Evolution Kizuna is updated with a key visual introducing the Digidestined, who are now grown up, and post an English sub of 90-second full trailer featuring the original version Butterfly performed by the late Koji Wada, which will be also used in the film. The opening song of this film is performed by Ayumi Miyazaki and titled Brave Heart, and its ending theme song is by AM, entitled I Wish. Both songs are of course newly written or composed for the film. In addition, the film soundtrack music is composed by Harumi Fuki. The Digimon franchise is set in 2010, when the protagonist Taichi Yagami has become a college student, while other members of the Digidestined have lived their own lives. The film, directed by Tomohisa Taguchi, is set to be released in Japan on 21st February 2020. Digimon is often accused of being a rip-off of a popular anime series Pokemon, and though the two have a lot in common, Digimon has a charm on its own. The series was never really able to establish itself in the West, and by no means it comes close to the massive fan base of its rival Pokemon. But even then, over the years, the anime has gained quite a solid fan base in Japan and a few other nations. One major reason why Digimon was not appreciated in the West is because of its subpar Fox Kids English dub. For those who have watched the original Japanese version of it, will know how amazing this anime is. Although it does rely mostly on the friendship and teamwork themes, which are quite cliché in the kids' fantasy genre, it doesn't shy away from other older bolder themes like death, divorce, fear of losing someone, and the complexities of grown-up. Being a toy animation creation, indeed, makes Digimon Adventure initially suffer because of the small budget of the studio. Stock animation and off-model moments are quite a common occurrence in the initial version of the show. But if you watch the entire series, you'll realize that the studio actually managed to make the most of what it had. It's a little sad that despite having the same potential, Digimon was never able to be as popular as Pokemon. However, for those who got the chance to experience it during its earlier days, it holds a very special place because Digimon, for many fans, created more of a personal experience that wasn't sucked into the world of popularized anime franchise. In Digimon Adventure, Last Evolution Kizuna, we will have our protagonists back in grown-up version along with their partner Digimon. Taichi Kamiya, the main protagonist of the show, who acts as a leading figure for the entire Digidestined bunch. Being a natural-born leader, he is the captain of his school football team in the real world and is never afraid of taking risks. But his attitudes lands him in a deep trouble a lot of times. His Digimon are Agumon. In appearance, Agumon is a mini dinosaur-like yellow-colored creature who is one of the main Digimons in the entire series. Don't forget about Taichi's best friend, Yamato Ishida, also known as Matt. His personality are totally different from Taichi. Yamato is less aggressive and cautious toward everything he does. More often than not, he'd take it upon himself to look out for his younger brother, Takeru, and help him get out of trouble. The different attitudes even leads to a lot of conflicts between them, but this never really stops them from caring for each other. And Gabumon, who is partnered with Yamato, when it comes to his appearance, Gabumon has a yellowish wolf-like body that is close to 3 feet tall. He also has a tail and a tall unicorn horn coming out his head. It's very similar to a dog. The entire back has a very blue textures. We all know how this Digimon series started. It all started 20 years ago, when 7 chosen kids were magically transported to a digital world. Their adventure begins when they come across weird animals called the Digimon. Each of these strange animals finds a respective owner and cling on to them. Soon, the kids start looking for an escape from this world, and that's when they get to know that they have been digidestined to save this world from the dark forces. In recent timeline, the digital world and the human world have faced crisis after crisis. During the everyday life, between dealing with those crises, clues to the way humans and Digimon could coexist had begun to appear. Taichi and friends are now college students, and they gather together as once again. Strange events occur all the world, and now the end of their long adventure that began in the summer of 1999 has drawn near. Well, that's all about Digimon Adventure / Evolution Kizuna. Thank you very much for watching, and see you guys on the next video. Bye!